And speaking of these sales, Jared, do you want to talk about some of the notable blue chip sales?
Yeah, the one that stood out most to me was the 370 ETH micro sale for a Fidenza. That to me was right off the heels of that big $1 million Sotheby's sale. Made sense, and then you saw a huge run on the floors so of Fidenza. The other one is that I took note of is the autoglyph sale. Um, there's one that sold for 155 ETH, and then there was nothing at the floor. For a period of time, it jumped to like 500 ETH or something. It was throwing all these metrics out of whack, and somebody subsequently brought one to market for 175. So overall, those were the ones that I know you got a couple that you want to talk about, but those were the two that I really enjoyed. I'll hit on some of the squiggle highlights, but man, there's a lot of sales all over the place, which was good to see.
Yeah, absolutely. And then here shown on screen is the autoglyph that was sold, and here is that Fidenza that was sold. And we'll get to the one that was on auction. Just a couple other projects that I wanted to make a note of. Uh, Callion had 26 sales, Artbox curated. Cargo had 24 sales. Solar Transits, 24 sales. Ceramics, 14 sales. Memories of Chilin, 14 sales. So double digit sales in a lot of collections that haven't seen it in a while. Really great to see that liquidity and that interest. And FX hash wise, what are you seeing, Jared?
So pretty typical, I would say the historically blue chip pieces remaining at the top, with the exception of me. I'm a huge Studio Yorktown supporter and Tesseracts in particular, but I thought that was really cool to see Tesseract pop into the top 10, and there was a couple big sales in the 4 and 500 tes yesterday, so that was really cool to see. And we'll talk about Peter Posma's recent mint, but that was there. But overall, you're seeing the typical blue chips, a lot of Zancan, a lot of Mapon. And then I think we didn't cover it last week, but there's been a couple Garden Monolith sales, so it's cool to see it moving. I mean, it feels like people are accumulating at good prices. I mean, there's an Ace Akia that was just sold to a friend of the podcast, Toth, for a micro. So I would, and shameless plug on the Collectors Corner Discord for premium members. There was a lot of discussions about this, right? So I think that there's a really great opportunity. It's one that I'm embracing myself, and I think there's also stuff that we know of, trades occurring in other things that are going OTC that aren't popping up on here, right? Like we know a Raw Dragon was just acquired. I'm in the process of negotiating it myself. That will be OTC with royalties paid. And I mean, these aren't showing up. So there's stuff trading hands and for good prices. So it feels similar to the Ethereum and Art Block side. It feels cautiously optimistic, man. I just love seeing all these great projects.
Absolutely. Although we didn't see the same liquidity, at least on chain, in the FX hash side that we did on the Ethereum side, but certainly a lot of really, really quality stuff moving. And as we've been saying for a while, just you look at the 7 day chart on FX hash here, it's showing you what the blue chips are. And there are other blue chips too, but the market is really speaking about what it finds to be blue chip. Thanks for watching Collector's Corner Shorts. Check out the full video on our YouTube channel shown